Hi Medhansh. Today I am going to tell you about a story of an hidden island. Long ago, sailors spoke of an island that wasn't on any map. There was an ancient compass who can show the way to that island, but no one knew where that compass was. One day, while cleaning Medhan's grandfather's old house, Medhansh and his friends, Vihan, Kavish, and Niku, discovered a dusty old trunk. Medhansh opened the trunk. He found a strange ancient compass, along with a note. To those who dare, the island holds treasures. The boys remembered the stories sailors used to tell about a hidden island, and without a second thought, they decided to be the one to dare. They carried the compass into their small boat. Medhansh stared at it closely as the compass spun wildly. The compass stopped, pointing straight into the thick mist ahead. Their boat rocked gently as they pushed forward into the mist. Suddenly, the fog lifted, revealing a massive island, lush with green forest and waterfalls. Medhansh shouted, "We found it!" The boys anchored the boat and carefully stepped onto the rocky shore. They noticed something strange in the island. The island, the birds were silent. Niku said, "Stay close." As they moved on in the island, they found giant stone statues of an eagle, a tiger, and a serpent. Kavish moved close to the carvings and he noticed that they are warnings. The compass in Medhan's hand glowed, pulling him deeper into the jungle. The jungle thickened, and soon they found themselves trapped in a maze of twisting trees and roots. Vihan tried to mark their path with stones, but the stones disappeared. Niku tried to chop the trees, but they grew back instantly. Medans closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and listened to a soft humming sound. He said, "Follow the sound." Together they navigated and found an ancient temple. The temple was guarded by a huge tiger. The tiger said, "If you want to go through, you must answer my riddle." The friend stood very still and said, "Riddle?" The tiger asked, "Tell me, what am I? I have no wings, but I can fly. I have no mouth, but I can cry. Tell me, what am I?" Nikku thought hard and said, "A plane." But the tiger shook his head and said, "Wrong." Kavis said, "A talking bird?" The tiger roared again and said, "Wrong." Then Medhans closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and said, "It's a cloud." The golden tiger stared at Medhans for a moment and disappeared. The friends cheered as they had passed the tiger's test and could now go deeper into the temple. Inside the temple, there was no gold or glittering jewels. Instead, there was a glowing orb. The compass turned to dust in Medhan's hand as its purpose was complete. Vihan, unable to resist the orb's pull, stepped forward and gently touched its surface. A terrifying vision filled his mind as the temple crumbling, the island sinking into the sea. With no time to lose, Vihan quickly realized the danger. He took the orb and shouted, "We need to get out of here." The four friends ran out of the crumbling temple. They reached the shore where their boat awaited. Just as they launched the boat into the water, the island began to sink. slowly disappearing into the misty ocean. The four friends decided to keep the orb secret. They returned back to their normal lives. But that night, Medans could not sleep. He returned to the orb and touched. In a flash, he saw a terrible vision where he was surrounded by gigantic snakes.